Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhisham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kalamayam Vadanti Sevadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tapatikam Nam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sadgatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitantam Sadivam Savadetam Savadutam Parina Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Ladita Shri Vishakam Vitanta Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasha Deshvitarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Badayate Krishnaya Krishna Danya Namne Gauri Sate Nama He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Paramami Haritile Vancha Kalpa Tarupesha Kripa Sindhu Evacha Paditana Pavnibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So, welcome all the devotees who have come today for the third session, the fourth consecutive session, the third chapter. And as we had discussed the second chapter and we left it in between, we'll continue from there and go to the third chapter. And what is special we are going to discuss today is about why do we worship demigods, or worship in mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance, and all the avatars of the Supreme Lord. So many times you have doubted, ye bhi avatar, ye bhi avatar. What is the basis? What is some categorization of avatars are there or not? So this is so why there's a worship of devatas and worship of worship in mode of ignorance, worship in mode of passion, worship in mode of goodness, and the Leela avatars of the Lord, and also like thank the devotees who are sitting attentively with their videos on or who have come here today, coming on time. So thank you so much. So I'm here in Meso today with our wonderful devotees. So as last time we had discussed the 9 stages of bhakti. So last time one devotee had asked a question, Priya Mataji had asked a question that can we really see God? If you see, when you reach the stage 7, you can actually see God. Just like you see this pahad, you see this hill. When you're in this side of the hill, you cannot see what's there on the other side of the hill. The moment you reach the other side of the hill, then you can see what is there. So actually Krishna is that side of the hill. And we have to cross the hill of our own shortcomings, own conditionings, own anarthas. When you cross that hill of our own anarthas by anarth nivritti, you actually reach the other side of the hill. And there's a time you can see God. And therefore the advanced devotees who have reached to that side, Ruchi, Bhava, and Prema, they're actually able to see Krishna in their Krishna reveals to them. At the stage of Prema, person sees Krishna face to face, beyond with it there. So that's how we see. But you have to pass those phases there. And then actually it's possible to see God. So therefore the stage, the one of the stages which comes, like you say, after Nishtha, comes Ruchi. The stage 6 is this. Tada rajastamo bhava kamalobha dayaschaye chete terana vedham isitam sattve prasidhati. So yeah, last week also discussed. So what gives the most trouble to us is the Raja and Tama Bhava. The Raja Gun and Tama Gun. Thereby they will create lust and they will create greed. dissatisfaction, high expectations in life, and more the expectations you have, more frustration you have in life. And that is due to mode of passion and ignorance there. But what do the process of bhakti do? It creates a reasonable expectation. See, we also need to have some goal in life, but we need to have a reasonable expectation. Then you come in mode of goodness. So, Sitam Satve Prasitati, then a devotee becomes completely happy to establish in mode of goodness. So, how it happens? By serving a devotee. And by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from a devotee, our heart also becomes peaceful. And then one develops a taste for hearing and chanting, and one comes in knowledge. Then one becomes attached to the Supreme Lord. Then one develops uh, a great devotion for the Supreme Lord, and finally one attains prema. An example of giving of Dhruv Maharaj, he had just come, struggling with his desire to take revenge from his stepmother. Then he met Narad Muni. Narad Muni said, "For Dhruva, first Narad Muni said, oh, you go back, why you go to jungle and do tapasya?" Dhruv Maharaj said, no, I want to see God. Then Narad Muni gave a process that, okay, you chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, you do this. And within 6 months, Dhruv Maharaj actually saw the Lord face to face. And his heart became so purified. Previously, he wanted a kingdom greater than the kingdom of Lord Brahma, but now he said, Lord, I was looking for a broken piece of glasses, but I got a diamond like you. And all his desires vanquished, and Lord gave him the whole world to rule. And after that world to rule, Lord called him to his own abode, Dharvloka, which is a part of his own Deva. There. So this is the beauty of prema. There. So whatever desire was Dhruva having got fulfilled, and he attained a great higher stage of prema for the Supreme Lord. So these are the stages of bhakti what we discussed. We start from having faith in devotees, associating with devotees, chanting the holy names of the Lord, hearing about the Supreme Lord, then heart gets purified. Heart gets purified, we become stable. Then we develop a taste. When they become attached to the Lord, then bhava and prema, that actually you can see the Supreme Personality of God. Right? Now, said this is a process of bhakti. But who is the object of bhakti? Right? Who is the object of bhakti? So first we will learn Bhrigu's God test. So one time, all the Rishi Muni came and they had a doubt. Who is the Supreme Lord? Because we see Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. Brahmaji who creates the universe, then Lord Shiva is there, and then Lord Vishnu is there. So who is actually the Supreme Lord in all those devotees, in all this there? So Bhrigu Muni said, okay, I will take this lead to find out that who is the Supreme Lord. So what did he do? He actually, Bhrigu Muni actually went, and when Bhrigu Muni went, the Bhrigu Muni was first went to Brahmaji. So Bhrigu Muni is the son of Brahma. So what he did not pay respect to Brahmaji. But then in the cultural society, a son should pay obeisances, touch the feet of the father. But Bhrigu did not do anything. So Brahmaji became little angry, but he controlled his anger. But Bhrigu understood that Brahmaji got disturbed. Right? So he did offense only by the mind, that not paying respect. Then he went to Kailash, to Lord Shiva, who is a kind of his brother. And Bhrigu Muni says that to Lord Shiva, oh, what you are, you are always as a snake with hobgoblins and things there. So Shivji became a little angry and was about to come to there, but then Parvati stopped him. So brother did that. The third time, now he went to test Lord Vishnu only. And he went, and Lord Vishnu was lying in the milk ocean. He put his feet only upon Lord Vishnu's chest to test. And Lord Vishnu said, oh Brahmarshi, maybe your feet might have hurt by my heart thunderbolt like this. And Lord Vishnu had no agitation at all. But Lakshmi cursed, I will never come with the Brahmanas. And that's why Brahmanas became poor. But Bhrigu proved that yes, see, that greatness of a person is understood by its ability to tolerate provoking situation. The Lord Vishnu is the Supreme Lord, and he is not agitated even by any kind of agitation. So all the sages understood that the Supreme Lord Vishnu, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this understanding became very, very amazing, become very, very important, and they start liking it that yes, the the Lord Vishnu is the Supreme Lord. So now the question comes, like many times you will have a question, okay, the Lord Vishnu is supreme. So why do the Vedas talk about worship of Shiva, worship of Durga, Ganesh, and so many other devtas? Why not just tell the worship of Lord Vishnu? Yes. So would anyone like to speak? Anyone like to answer it? Why the scriptures might recommend the worship of so many other devtas? Yes. Okay, Rohan. B. Rohan.
Prabhuji, can you repeat the question, Prabhuji?
Yeah, question is, why do scriptures mention the worship of the other devtas?
गुरुजी, आज क्या आपने बोला था कि जब भगवत गीता का क्लासेस थी, आपने बोला था कि भगवान क्योंकि वो बोलता है सभी, वो उनका वर्क जो होता है उनको मेंटेन कर ले, सभी डेमिगॉड्स को उसने क्रिएट, एक्सक्यूज मी.
Yeah. Okay, you're coming close to the answer I want to. Okay. Ankur Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I think the objective is different. So when the Vedas recommend worshipping the demigods, I think it is all about achieving the material benefits, right?
Yeah.
And Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita are holistic in a sense that it doesn't recommend material benefits as objective, but going back to the Lord. So hence Krishna and Bhagwan
Yeah.
Vishnu.
See, worship of Lord Vishnu, you're correct. So that people generally go for material desires to the demigods. But material desires even Lord Vishnu can fulfill. But worship of Lord Vishnu happens in mode of goodness. There. But where you see worship of Kali, so people worship Kali, and then in on Amavasya day they're allowed to break all regulatory principles. Mas, Madira, Methun, Machi, all things they can do on the Amavasya day, but other days they should not do. So those people who want to do the activities of degraded the passion and ignorance, still they should remain in a Vedic fold. They're advised to worship the demigods in that mode. So people in ignorance they worship the demigods in mode of ignorance. There, where they will have all breaking of the regular principle. People in mode of passion, okay, they worship the demigods in mode of passion, like Brahma and others, and they will very pomp and show they will worship. Like Ganesh Chaturthi. If you see, the sattva is not there. More is about cinema songs, discotheque, and of course that is not traditional. That is non-Vedic. The non-Vedic things even the worship, but more they will do worshipping the devatas for material benefit. But worship of Lord Vishnu happens in mode of goodness. There, worship of Lord Vishnu happens. So slowly in a Vedic culture, people worshipping the devatas, they start worshipping Lord Vishnu. Like in my own life, I first started worshipping Hanumanji. And then slowly I started reading Gita and then understood oh, Krishna's Supreme Lord. Hanumanji, Lord Shiva is to worship. And then slowly come to the platform of worshipping Lord Vishnu. But the problem in that approach is in Vedic time, there was a whole Vedic setup. So people will go from one lifetime to another lifetime. So one life they will worship Devi, first Ganesha, then Devi, then Shiva. Then finally they come to Vishnu worship. But the problem in Kali Yuga, you don't know next life where you will take birth and what culture you will take birth. So therefore, the Srila Prabhupada or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is given one life process, directly worship Krishna. No matter whatever situation you are in, just worship Krishna. And by practicing bhakti, you will come to mode of goodness there. So therefore, Therefore, though there is a worship in mode of ignorance, mode of worship in mode of passion, worship mode of goodness, but the Vaishnavas, the devotees, what could give us the best benefit is worship in mode of goodness of Lord Vishnu, because he's the supreme Lord. And just like you water the root, the whole tree is satisfied. You worship Lord Vishnu, all the devtas are automatically satisfied. And even whatever the devtas are giving us, they're taking from Lord Vishnu only and give us. So why not directly worship Lord Vishnu and take from him? Even you want some material benefit only, then also worship Lord Vishnu. So this is the benefit, and therefore the Vaishnavas don't worship the devtas, they worship directly Lord Vishnu. So mode of goodness, passion thing. So now Shiva himself is saying to Devi, Aradhananam sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam Puram. Of all types of worship of Lord Vishnu is the best. And further he says, out of worship of Lord Vishnu, even the worship of his Tadi and his devotees is superior. Lord Vishnu is more pleased there. So of all the worship, Lord Vishnu's worship is there. So Lord Shiva and Parvati, the Shiva and Devi, they're talking with each other. And they are the greatest Vaishnava. Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava. Vaishnavanam Ithashambhu. There. He's the greatest. And it's a very great relationship between Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva, which we'll discuss furthermore there. So how all the devatas are there like a cabinet ministers. For example, creation is the work of Brahmaji, destruction is the work of Shiva, electricity is the work of Surya, agriculture is the work of Chandrama, because vegetables get juice from Som. So there. Rain, Indra gives the rain, finance, Kuvera. So just like we have a cabinet minister, now a new budget is announced. So there's a new budget is announced in the universe. People become wealthy within there. So finance, justice, Yamaraj said that after death, everybody goes to Yama to pay for their sins. Right? So the justice department is there. Everybody is under the direction of under the justice department. Then air, Vayu, water, Varuna. So all this there, but they're all serving one supreme Lord. Eka Bhavanam Yuviddati Kaman. So there is one supreme Lord only. It's not that there are many supreme Lords. And who is that supreme Lord? Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, and all the devtas, they're serving him alone. So when you serve Lord Vishnu, you serve all the devtas automatically, and that's a universal. Yeah. So this is something very, very important. There. Like this is Indra here. There. So now, okay, then why so much there? So Vasudeve Paradeda, Vasudeve Paramakha, Vasudeve Para Yoga, Vasudeva Parakriya, Vasudevam Param Jnanam, Vasudevam Param Tapaha, Vasudeva Paro Dharmo, Vasudeva Paragati. So, what is the object of the Veda? Vasudeva. What is the greatest Gati? Vasudeva, Lord Vasudeva, Lord Krishna. What is the Parayoga? Vasudeva. What is the Parakriya? Which is done for Lord Vasudeva. What is the best Jnana? The Jnana Vasudeva. Vasudevam Sarvamiti Samatma Sudillabha. What is the greatest Tapa? Which we do for Lord Vasudeva. What is the greatest Dharma? Worship of Lord Vasudeva. What is the Param object? To go to the abode of Lord Vasudeva. So this is the goal of object of our worship. Who? Lord Vasudeva. What is the purpose of the Vedas? To understand the Vasudeva. What is the purpose of Yajnas? To satisfy Vasudeva. What is the whole purpose of yoga? To see Vasudeva in your heart. Right? All kriya you do is to know Lord Vasudeva. Vasudevam Sarvamiti Samatma Su Tullava. See, we are working so hard in our life, fulfilling the duties. What is the purpose of doing all these duties in this world? To attain Lord Vasudeva. To attain bhakti to Lord Vasudeva. This is the purpose of our life. So how fortunate you are that see many people after many, many lifetimes, Bahunam Jannam Ati Jnanamam Iti Prapadante Vasudevam Sarvamiti Samatmasu Tullabha. After people spending many, many lifetimes, they come to this point that Lord Vasudeva is all in all. But by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, within this lifetime, without doing any tapasya, you are coming to know that Lord Vasudeva is all in all. This is the power of Srimad Bhagavatam. There. So, what we are today discussing is not a theory. We are actually living this life moment to moment. There. Moment to moment, we are remembering the Lord. We understand that Lord Vasudev is all aspect of our life, moment to moment. There. He is the one who is giving the saas. If this saas ruk jaye, 1 minute ko bhi, right? We will not be there. Now, who is making this breath enters our there, goes to the lung, give energy to the heart, and the body is working is Lord Vasudeva. So Lord Vasudeva is giving us the air to breathe. When we eat food, who digests that food? Is Lord Vasudeva. Aham Vaishwanara Agni. Otherwise, we get a lot of disease and stomach problems. And we go to doctor, we don't find a solution. So Lord Vasudeva is making everything happening. The people you deal in this world, what way they deal with you, the Paramatma Vasudeva is there in their heart. Right? Vasudeva is in the heart of all people. That means Vasudeva, Lord Vasudeva, is directly, indirectly controlling everything, and we're directly and indirectly depending on Lord Vasudeva. So if we worship Lord Vasudeva, we come over all the influences in our life. And therefore, the whole object of Bhagavatam, of all worship, all Kriya, is Lord Shri Krishna, Lord Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So now, if you remember, so 3 questions are answered. Now your question may come, why did Krishna manifest material world by expanding in Purusha Avtaras? Why Krishna comes to this word? So there is an answer asked about the Purusha Avtaras, isn't it? Now what is this Purusha Avatara? So you have to understand what is this Purusha. Yo janati Purushottamaha. See, there is a Prakriti, which is a cause of all material world, but who empowers Prakriti is the Purusha. So the Supreme Lord who creates this universes, create all these universes is called whom? Purushottama, Purusha. So there are 3 Purushas involved in whole creation. There are 3 Purusha. Now these 3 Purushas are called Purusha Avataras. Purush Avatar. So Lord, see, from Krishna comes Lord Narayan. From Krishna comes Lord Narayan. There, the Adya Narayana Puman. So Bhishma Dev, see, Narayana, when nothing was there, who was there in this world? Lord Narayan. Then neither there was a Chandrama, Narayana Jayate, Prajapati Jayate. So Narayana, Lord Narayana was there when Brahma was not there, Lord Shiva was not there, Agni was not there, the moon was not there, sun was not there. Who was there? Lord Narayana was there. And who's the Adya Narayan Pumam? Lord Shri Krishna. Which Lord showed even in Brahma Vimon Leela, that how is the source of all Narayana. Now from the Narayana comes the first Avatara, Purusha Avatara. And this Purusha Avatara is called Mahavishnu. So this Mahavishnu only, when he glances over Prakriti, the whole creation happens. Whole creation happens. All the happen. And then this Mahavishnu creates different universes and comes as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu in each universe. From Garbhodakshaya Vishnu comes Lord Brahma, the first living entity. Then Brahma creates all the 14 planetary systems, the sun, the moon, the earth, and all that created by Brahma. Then Garbhodakshaya Vishnu again manifests as Kshirodakshaya Vishnu and comes as Paramatma in our heart, which is the goal of the yoga. To see the Paramatma is the goal of all the yogis there. So these 3 Vishnus are being, the source of it is Shri Krishna. So these 3 are called the Purusha Avataras. So through Purusha Avataras, only Krishna does creation. Krishna is simply playing flute. Krishna is simply playing flute. See, one Western person came to all temples to know who is God. So he went to some Devi temple, Devi is carrying Trishul. Or Shiva temple, is getting. So some temples taking chakra, some temple. But he went saw and see Krishna, he's simply playing flute, there's no work to do, no weapon also to live. So he's simply enjoying, that's God. So he's staying in Golok Vrindavan, Golok Ev Nivasati, and his expansion as Lord Vasudeva, as Lord Narayan. So they are killing the demons, and the expansion of Lord Narayan, the Purusharavatas, they are creating the thing. So Brahmaji, a living entity, can have at most 50 qualities. Lord Shiva can have 5 extra qualities, 55 qualities. What are the 5 extra qualities of Lord Shiva? He is also omniscient. He has a Satchidanand body. His body never deteriorates. And he is a master of the yogic shaktis there. But Lord Narayan has 60 qualities. He has 5 extra qualities in Lord Shiva. Only Lord Narayan can create universes. Lord Shiva cannot create universes. Lord Narayan can give liberation to even to the demons and enemies there. And Lord Narayan has inconceivable Shakti and is a control of all the universes there. So these are the 5 extra qualities with Lord Narayan. So Lord Narayan has 60 qualities. Now Krishna has 64 qualities. Venu Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Bhakta Madhuri. You will not see any avatar playing flute, but Krishna plays flute. Krishna's beauty is very, very exquisite. So these are the level and the there. And this 50 qualities also in the Jiva is very partially present, but in Krishna is fully present. This 50 qualities also. Only Brahma can have at most 50 qualities there. So this are the 3 Purusharavatas. He is the source there. So this is how we concluded the second chapter of Bhagavatam. The first was obeisances to Guru, obeisances to Vyasdev, appreciating the hearers, answers to question 1 and 2, that what is the ultimate good of people, what is the essence of scriptures, ahetuki bhakti. Bhakti which is done to please the Supreme Lord, that bhakti is the essence of all the scriptures. Then spiritual duty and occupational duty, what is the relationship between them, that we saw, that how our duties are meant to please the Supreme Lord. Then we saw how Bhakti Yoga works and bring her to the stage where actually you can realize God. You can see God face to face. This is the beauty of Bhakti Yoga. It takes us to the ultimate perfection by doing Bhakti, by chanting the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and hearing. Then we can get it. And Krishna is the supreme goal and only object of worship, and then the Purusharavatas we saw. So this is how our second chapter of Bhagavatam finishes. Now I start the third chapter. So already half time passed, but don't worry. We want to learn the subject matter nicely. That's the goal then. To rush it around just to complete for a chapter. And I also wanted to give one good news to all the devotees. So what is that news? So if you see, this all PPTs, what I took for the Bhagavad Gita, and so many PPT are myself creating and many PPTs I'm using from His Grace Radheshyam Prabhuji, under whom I have learned, and he's coming to Bangalore. Right? I don't know if you got this news or not. So he is giving Friday and Saturday morning class in Shishadipuram, and Saturday evening 5 to 7 p.m. he's giving class in Sarjapur Road. So those of you stay near ISKCON Sarjapur Road, you're most welcome to attend Prabhuji's class, and those of you can come to Shishadipuram, you're most welcome to come Friday and Saturday morning. So Shishadipuram, please don't miss this opportunity. He comes once in a year only. He doesn't come otherwise to Bangalore. There. So please, because Lava Matar Sadhu Sangha Saraswati Hoy, a movement association of the devotees. So we'll send you the poster in the group, so you will know when the devotee is coming there. And Shishadipuram is, if devotee is preferable, if you stay near Shishadipuram, please come to Shishadipuram. There. So Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Krishna the source of all incarnations. The Vishnu worship is superior to worship of Brahma and Shiva. Lord Vasudeva is the essence of all processes. And you saw this. Now, the why Sri Krishna, the Supreme Lord, appeared and what acts the Lord performed in relation to creating the material world. So this we saw the Purusha Avtaras. This to answer, Krishna appeared. Now answer to question 3, that which all Leela Avtaras he performed. Why did he appear? To perform the Leela Avtaras, to attract his devotees. So now chapter 3 talks about Krishna, the source of all incarnations. Right? So now, what are different categories of incarnations are there? And how this all Avtaras manifest, and that's what a great science we will see. So first it talks about the Purusha Avtaras, which we discussed. So the Karanodakshaya Vishnu is also called Mahavishnu because he stays in a Karana Sagar. So he is for creating the universes from Mahatattva and other elements. So basically is the there. Garbhodakshaya Vishnu who lies in the universe and creates Brahma. And the devotees see this Purusha as Shisha Sahasa Shisha Purusha. Om Sahasa Shisha Purusha Sahasta Aksha Sahastapa. So this is Purusukta prayers, right? You heard about it? So because the same Purusha is in multiple universes. The same Purusha, he has thousands of legs or hands or not. He's everywhere. Same as Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, he's everywhere with thousands of legs and thousands of hands. So it's not that he's impersonal. See, when we say Lord has hands everywhere, Lord has legs everywhere, it doesn't mean he's impersonal. That means he's present everywhere in a Chaturbuj form. Kshirodakshaya Vishnu has a Chaturbuj form, but he's present everywhere and looks like a Sahasra Shirsha. There. So the form of Vishnu is the source and receptive seat of various incarnations. Who? Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Prakritim Samavashtabhe Visrami Punapana Bhuta Grama Imam Krishna Avasham Prakrite Prasad. Whole cosmic is under my will. Under my will it is automatically manifested again and again. Under my will it is ended at the end. Okay, before I go, I want to show you one PPT about Vedic time scale. How the Vedas define the time scale. Are you interested to know that? There, how the Vedas define the time. It's very, very interesting thing. So what is this Vedic time style? See, the modern is about linear. Universe created, universe destroyed. But Vedic time scale is cyclic. Bhuta bhuta pralyate. That creation happens, maintenance happens, initiation happens, then again creation happens, then maintenance happens, then initiation happens. Bhuta bhuta pralyate. And Krishna is the cause of all causes. Right? So here is the Mahavishnu and here is the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. You see, Ishvara, Parma, Krishna, Satchidanand Vigraha, Anadiradir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. So this is the most important slide. If you understand this, you understand a lot. Anyone not able to understand, don't worry. Right? Don't even you're not able to understand, then don't worry. So you see, life of Brahma. So now you heard about one Chaturyuga. Right? You heard about one Chaturyuga? Now, what is one Chaturyuga? There is a Kali Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, and Satya Yuga. And how much is the age of Kali Yuga? 4,32,000 years. How much have passed? 5,000 years have passed. अभी बहुत कलयुग बचा हुआ. Dwapar Yuga is twice of Kali Yuga, 8,64,000. Treta Yuga is thrice, and Satya Yuga is 4 times the Kali Yuga. So 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So one Chaturyuga cycle is how much? 10 times of Kali Yuga. Call us 10K. Now, in one Manvantara, there are 71 Chaturyugas. Manvantara is a period which is ruled by a Manu. So we are in which Manvantara? 7th Manvantara. That's why anytime you do puja, so people will talk about Vaivasvat Manvantare, Jambu Deepe, Vaivasvat Manvantare. You heard this there? There. So we are into the Manvantara of Vaivasvat Manu, the 7th Manvantara going. So total in a day of Brahma, what is called a day of Brahma? The Brahmaji gets up, that's the time sun gets created. Then Brahmaji sleeps, there's a time sun destroys. That's called day of Brahma. See, our day is what? Sun rises and sun sets. Day of Brahma is sun is created and sun is destroyed. Get the point? Sun is created and sun is destroyed. कभी सुना है स्टेटमेंट? पहले जन्म उसमें वसियत में लिखा होता है, जब तक सूरज चांद रहेंगे तब तक ये प्रॉपर्टी हमारे नाम रहेगी. Right? Previously people had that concept करके राजा वगैरह लिखते थे. तो एक्चुअली इट्स ट्रू, लेकिन वो टाइम स्केल इतना बड़ा है कि उसको कोई समझ नहीं पाता है. People not able to understand because in billions of years. But Bhagavatam is talking that time scale कि जब सूर्य क्रिएट होता है, जब सूर्य खत्म हो जाता है, उसको ब्रह्मा जी का एक दिन बोलते हैं. तो ब्रह्मा जी सुबह उठते हैं, सबसे पहले किसको बनाते हैं? सूर्य को बनाते हैं. जब ब्रह्मा जी सोने जाते हैं तो अंधेरा होना चाहिए, तो सूर्य भी नष्ट हो जाता है करके पृथ्वी पानी में चली जाती है. पूरी पृथ्वी, पूरी भूलोक पानी में चला जाता है करके. तो ये कितने समय में होता है? 1000 युग साइकिल निकल जाती है. तो टोटल एक मनवंतर में 71 दिव्य युग होते हैं और एक दिन में 14 मनवंतर होते हैं. चलो अगर वो कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं समझ में तो समझो एक दिन के ब्रह्मा के एक दिन में कितने चतुर्युग होते हैं? 1000. ये कैलकुलेशन सिंपल है समझना. तो एक चतुर्युग देखो, एक कलयुग कितना हो गया? 4,32,000. तो एक चतुर्युग कितना हो गया? 43 लाख ईयर्स. 43 लाख 20 ईयर्स. तो अब 1000 कितना हो गया? 1000 चतुर्युग का कुछ बिलियन ईयर्स हो गया, अराउंड 432 बिलियन, सम 2 बिलियन है ना, सम 4 बिलियन ईयर्स हो गया करके वो ये स्केल. तो उस स्केल पे बातें हो रही है यहाँ पे. तो ये जो भागवतम में जो अवतारों का वर्णन है, ये इस स्केल पे किया गया है. तो भगवान कृष्ण कब आए? 5000 साल पहले. when did Lord Krishna came? 5000 years before. Now when did Lord Ramchandra came? Few crore years back. Right? Someone 2 crore years back around, Lord Ramchandra came. When Vaman Dev came, some few more 100 crore years before. There. When Narsingh Dev came, 2 billion years ago. So in that time scale, all these avatars have happened. There. So in Bhagavatam, some avatars came in the first manvantara. Some avatars came in the sixth manvantara. Abhi hum kis we are in which manvantara? 7 manvantara. So in 7 manvantara, which avatars came? Lord Ram came, Parshuram came, Krishna came. Krishna, in fact, the latest. Because after Krishna, Buddha bhi aaya. Buddha is also one of the incarnation mentioned, but a very special incarnation for a special purpose. There, Buddha, and there. Then, who is going to come next? Kalki is going to come. 500 years before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, who's a Channa avatar. Therefore, that list is not mentioned here because it's Channa avatar. Kalo Channa Sambhava. There. And then, for the many avatars, Vaman Dev came. Then 6th Manvantara, previous Manvantara came Narsingh Dev, Varadev, Matsya, Kurma. All this came in the previous Manvantara. All these devatas, all this there. So, and who came in the first Manvantara? Lord Rishabhadev came in the first Manvantara. Now, some came in first Manvantara also, 6th Manvantara also, like Varadev. He came first time in the first Manvantara. Then he came in the 6th Manvantara. So many times people may say that our scriptures are not chronological. That is a great chronology. Only thing you should need to know the chronology when it happened. And in such a chronology, people will get a chakkar only, what the years you're talking about. Isn't it there? So this is whole Bhagavatam, is whole our history only what has happened till now there. And civilization has always been existing. And their time frame is one day of Brahma, which is unimaginable for the modern people. Modern people think before 3000 years nothing was there. Ape man was there and all this was there. But if you see our Bhagavatam talks about our civilization was very, very advanced billions of years before. And that's what Srimad Bhagavatam is speaking about there. So when we are talking about this Avatara, they're not mythological figures. They actually came, did this pastimes, and they recorded in Bhagavatam. They recorded the great devotee, and we are hearing it, right? Because these Vedas are coming from this day of Brahma. From the time the Brahmaji got up, he got the knowledge of Vedas also. And from that time, the Vedas are coming, the Puranas are coming with it there. And that's how we are getting all this knowledge with it preserved in the Parampara. And very amazingly, with this all calculations, how much you calculate the age of Earth? How much you calculate the age of Earth? It comes to 1.97 billion years. And around the age. And what the modern scientists have discovered, 4.5 billion years. So probably they may also come to this figure back. You get the point? It's just a matter of factor 2, which is happening with this there. So what is being talked about in Bhagavatam, modern scientists are finding it now. In fact, one devotee has done a research and he exactly founded the age of universe, age of sun, exactly matching with Bhagavatam. The Puranic Earth, our Earth. So he has taken a factor of 2 and he calculated it also. There. And how insignificant we are. See, this is the Earth as compared to Venus, Mars, Mercury, Pluto. Then in front of Jupiter, our Earth is there. In front of Sun, Jupiter is like this. Our Earth is not seen only. Right? This is our Earth in front of Sun. So in ब्रह्मा जी के मिली सेकेंड में पूरी सृष्टि हो जाती है. ब्रह्मा जी lives a very long time. His one day is over so many years, right? Billions of years. That is his one day. So his 1 second story. So one person crack a joke. Oh, Brahmaji, I heard that your 1 second is your 1 lakh years. Yes, son. And your $1 is $1 lakh. Exactly. Can I have your $1, please? Wait a second, my child. So how much time? Now there's a Lomas Rishi. His life was when Brahma's one hair will fall off in a day. His one hair will fall in a day, and when all his hairs will fall, that time he will die. Still, when his children thought to make a kutir for him, he said, "Life is very short. Why you waste your time making kutir for me?" Right? So chant Hare Krishna and understand that. So I hope those who understood, your hairs would have stranded on, and those who did not understand, no problem. Next time you'll understand the next time. So with this, let us understand the Purusha Avtaras. So Krishna says, I enter into the orbit. Whatever you see is my opulence only. Krishna is the source of the Vishnus. Then Shirodaksha, so whenever all the demons troubles the Devas, where they go? They go to the Shirasat, where Shirodaksha Vishnu is residing. And he is the Paramatma in everybody's heart. Jayate, there, Virata Vijayate. So I will not go into this. Already we have discussed this before. Yeah. So Krishna is the source of everything. And then Brahmaji, he produces everything. Now we'll talk about all the incarnations. 22 incarnations are mentioned. Kumaras. See, some incarnations are not directly Vishnu. They are Shaktaveshavta. I mean, they are Jivas, but they are empowered with some Shakti, like Kumaras. So one Kumara is empowered with Jnana Shakti. One is Yoga Shakti. One Vairagya Shakti. There. One is Dhyana Shakti. Same with Narad Muni. Narad Muni is not Lord Vishnu, but he's also called a Shaktaveshavta. He's a incarnation of Bhakti Shakti of the Lord. There. He's empowered by Shaktaveshavta of Bhakti Shakti. He's meant to give Bhakti to people. Narad Pancharat Sutra. In fact, who spoke to Vyasdev there? So there are some complete amsha, kala, and some vibhinamsha. Vibhinamsha means the jivas are the vibhinamshas, and the kala is a plenary avtaras. So therefore, there are different avtaras. You will get an understand category. So there are 22 incarnations mentioned here: Kumaras, Vara, Narada, Narayan, Kapila, Dattatreya, Yagya. Lord Yagya happened in the first mantra. Rishabha, Prithu Maharaj, Matsya, Kurma, Dhanvantri, Mohini, Narsingha, Vamana, Parshuram, Vyasdev, Ram, Lord Ram, Balaram, Krishna, Buddha, and Kalki. So these are the 22 incarnations there. So see how this incarnations are very, very special, because just by knowing them, you achieve all auspiciousness, hearing about them. And whole Bhagavatam, 12 cantos speaking about those incarnations only. So, and as I said, we sing na, Tava kar kamala vare nakam adbhut shringa dalita hiranya kashipu tanu bringa keshavadhrita narahari rupa jaya jagadish hare jaya jagadish hare jaya jagadish hare. So, who wrote this Dashavtar Shruti? All of it, it's very popular in India. Jayadev Goswami wrote. And what is writing? Keshavadhrita. So, means who took this? Keshavadhrita Meena Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hari. So, Keshava, Lord Keshava is taking on this incarnation. But many times you will also hear that Vishnu, all incarnation comes from Lord Vishnu. Like, is it confusing or not? See, what happens, though Lord Krishna is the source of Narayan, from Narayan comes all the avatars, all the Purusha avatars. So, but when all the avatars come to this material world, they come through Garbhadaksha Vishnu only. See, in the spiritual world, they are the source of Garbhadaksha Vishnu. Lord Narayan is the source of all the Purusha avatars. But when they're coming in this material world, they will come through whom? Garbhadaksha Vishnu, Shivdaksha Vishnu. So it appears they are coming from there. But actually, Krishna is the source of all avatars. There. So you're eager to know about all the avatars? If you're eager, please say Hari Bol. Or write in the chat Hari Bol. So that way, that much detail I will speak about to the degree. See, knowledge should be given to the eagerness of people. Right? Knowledge should be given to the eagerness of people. If people have that eagerness, if you want to really hear, and this is the most auspicious thing to hear about all this avatars there. So you have assembled today to hear about this avatars is something very, very special there. And in fact, you see whole Bhagavatam, some of the avatars is being spoken in Srimad Bhagavatam there. And that is so auspicious. And we are not just hearing this as a story, we are hearing with tattva. What is the tattva behind them? What is the way we should understand them? With everything we are hearing. So please hear with this attention now of this all of Taras, what we're going to discuss, and we may take little extra time because once we start, I can't just break it in between. So we surely go to line 10 for the understanding of Taras. Yeah. Okay, now what is the meaning of avatar? Why it says avatar? And does, when Lord comes in this world, does he has a material form or a spiritual form? You got understand the question? Yeah, Keshav.
I hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
He has like it's spiritual form, but somewhere I had heard it had some material aspect also. I'm not sure, but I think it's spiritual form.
See, Keshav, avajananti ma mudha manushin tanumashritam param bhavam ajanantam ambhutashram. If anybody thinks that I have a material form, he's avajananti. He's unintelligent. He doesn't know param bhava, mrityu sansara vardhmani. Again, take cycle of birth and death. So anybody who thinks that Lord's form when he comes here is material, he's unintelligent. Okay, first thing. So when Lord comes in this world, he comes in same form. He doesn't change. Just like, see, One time, president came to the jail to see all the there. Some people, अरे ये भी आ गए साहब, अरे तुम्हें छुड़ाने के लिए आए हो. President can release you. President has a power. If he signs, he can release even a murderer. You know that President of India has that power. The kings would have that power there. But the president is coming to show compassion to the people who are in the jail, pleading. Sometimes king will go, please sudhar jao करके. Like our devotees also go for jail preaching. अरे प्रभु जी भी जेल में चले गए. नहीं, they are going to give pravachan in the jail to save people there. The same way, when the Supreme Lord comes here, he comes to release us from this jail. He is not bound by the saraka of the jail. See, what makes anything material in this world? What defines that anything is material in this world? Anything which is under the three gunas is material. You get the point? Anything which is under the three gunas, Satogun, Rajogun, Tamogun, is material. Anything which is not in the three modes is spiritual. So when Lord comes in this world, Lord is the controller of these gunas. He doesn't come under this gunas. He remains transcendental. At a point, he remains transcendental to these gunas. The Lord remains transcendental to these gunas. And how does he come? He comes through his own Sarupa Shakti, Hiladini Shakti. Lord comes through his own Hiladini. Sannidhi, Samvit, Hiladini is a combination of this three Shakti called Sarupa Shakti. He appears. Now, why it is called Avatar? Because we cannot see the spiritual form of the Lord. So he appears in a way that we are able to see it, and that's why it's called Avatar. He descends. For example, if a child has to climb on a father's shoulder, father has to come, then the child can climb. The same way Lord comes down to our platform by which we can see him, and that's why it's called Avatar. Otherwise, how you can see the spiritual form of the Supreme Lord? He comes to our level. But even while he comes to our level, he doesn't come under the three gunas. So his form is not material. He comes in his own Shakti. Like president has his own jumbo jet, right? Own fighter plane, president or prime minister travels there. He doesn't travel in a public plane with it. Then they were giving a very gross, crude example. But the point is, the Lord comes in his own self and body. That means the laws of material world doesn't apply to the Lord when he appears. So even his appear as Vara. Now Vara is a form of a boar. So he is not a boar. He just form as a boar, but it's a complete Satchidanand body. He's the same Supreme Lord when he comes as a boar. When Vara Avatar came, you know what happened? The whole earth had gone to the Garbhodaka ocean. The Sunday only was Varadadashi, the appearance of Varahadev. So when Varahadev appeared, because the earth has gone there. Now, if something has to be taken from the Kichad, from the there, so who does that work? Boar. He goes there. So Lord came in his tusk, put his tusk and lifted the earth. So that's why he came in the form of the boar. But though he came from the boar, he came from the nose of Brahma. Brahma was thinking, how will I take out the earth and create all the living entities? Then a small animal came, boar. Then became big. And when Lord made a sound, it traveled all over the universe. And very, very attractive form. In fact, when Lord, after coming, he did like this. And all the cheetah, all the drops went by. So all the sages are telling, we are purified. It has come from the body. And all the places where that sweat fell off, Lord Vara, they became Kalyani. Pushkarni, like Tirupati, you go, there's a Pushkarni. Melkote, you go, there's a Pushkarni. There. So when the Lord comes, even as a boar, his body is completely Satchidanand, completely divine, completely worshipable. There. So this is the avatar. And by worshipping them, we can become completely perfect. Like there's a Bhuvara temple, Bhuvara Swami temple near Mysore. 42 kilometers. I'm planning to go tomorrow there. So it's a very beautiful temple, very heighted, 30 feet deity, they say, of the very, very heighted deity of Lord Varahadev. The Abhishek happens and things there. So very special. So the mission is the same, to lead people to God consciousness and obedient to the principles of religion. So why actually Krishna comes? To attract his devotees. Please come back to me. There. Now, this is a big technical list, right? And if seeing the names only, you will get a little frightened. So don't get frightened there. The Swa Ansha means the same self Lord. So first Krishna manifests as Swam Rupa. Swam Rupa means Krishna and Rasila manifested into 16,108 forms. Swam Prakasha, he manifested into 16,108 forms. Swam Rupa is himself there. So Swam Prakasha there. Then Vaibhava Prakasha, Balram. So Krishna transforms to Balram. Then in Tad Ekatma Rupa, he transforms as Vilas Rupa in Narayan, Lord Narayana. Then into Chaturvyu, then Swa Ansha as Leela Avatar, Narsingha, Vamana, Lord Rama, these are all Leela Avatar. Then as Shakti Vaishya Avatar as Brahma, as Narada. And then Vibhuti as Surya, as Narayan. Then as Purusha Avtaras, Kanakshay Vishnu, Garvakshay Vishnu. And as Yuga Avtaras, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is Avtara for Kali Yuga. Then Swayambhu Manu is Manvantara Avatar. Then Guna Avatar is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. So therefore, these are the different types of avatars. So don't get confused with this, whatever you do. So Yuga Avtaras means, see, every Yuga will have one Avatara. It's called Yuga Avatara. Then every Manvantara, I explained the concept of Manvantara. So every Manvantara will have one Avatar, it's called Manvantara Avatar. But this Manvantara Avatar is a Jiva, is a Shakti Vesha, is not a Supreme Lord. But Yuga Avatara is generally the Supreme Lord personally comes. Then the Guna Avatara, Brahmaji is Jiva Tattva, Shivaji is Shivji Shambhu Tattva, and Lord Vishnu is Vishnu Tattva. Then again, Shakti Vesh Avatar means again Jiva empowered with the Shakti of the Lord. In which Parshuram is a special Shakti Vesh Avatara, is Vishnu Tattva only, but the Shakti Avatara, because it's only exhibiting a potency of the Supreme Lord. Those are Vishnu Tattva only, Parshuram. Then Purusha Avatara, Kanvadakshay Vishnu, Garvakshay Vishnu, Shivakshay Vishnu. Then Leela Avatara, so Leela Avatara will not come every Yuga. So Lord Ram is a Leela Avatara. Every Teta Yuga, Lord Ram will not come. Varadev is also Leela Avatara. So they did not come every Yuga. Okay. They have come once or twice they will come, or once in a manvantara like that, they may come there. This Avatara, Matsya, Kurma, this. So these are the Leela Avatara. Come for a specific pastime. The Yuga Avatars will come every Yuga. Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. Dharma Sansthapan Artha hai Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. But Krishna comes only once in a day of Brahma. Others, we are so fortunate that this Dwapar Yuga only Krishna has come. Other time Krishna personally doesn't come. Vasudev Krishna comes. The expansion of Krishna comes. Krishna personally comes only once in a day of Brahma. And that's the time he gives Raja Bhakti. There. And Balaram in the first expansion called Vaibhava Prakash there. So Ansha, Tadekatma Rupa, all बहुत technical हो जाएगा, I'll not go into this there. So Swayam Prakasha, Krishna is observed as a cowherd boy in Vrindavan. That is Krishna's to Bhagwan Swayam. Then Prabhava Prakasha, Rasila. Krishna manifested into so many forms. Even in Dwaraka. There were 16,100 coins. Krishna manifested into 16,000. So it's called Prabhava Prakasha. Then Vaibhava Prakasha, Krishna manifests as Balram. So Krishna is black, Balram is white. Krishna has 64 qualities, Balram also has 64 qualities. There. So that is Krishna and Balram. Then Tad Ekatma Rupa. So where his forms also changes, like 400 rupees become. So Tad Ekatma Rupa. Balram, then Chaturbhuj form is called Tad Ekatma Vilasa. Then Prabha Vilasa. Then four-arm form converts into four corda. Then Lord Narayana there. So I'll not go more details. It will need to become too technical. You're not able to digest it. And these are the different types of things. Purusha Avatara, Leela Avatara, Guna Avatara, Shakti Vesh Avatara, Manvantara Avatara, Yuktara. So how many avatars are there? Just like there are waves in the ocean, that many avatars Krishna has. Can you count the waves of ocean? You can't count. But they come in different times. So if you spend the time scale is very high. But there are so many avatars. How will he count it? Like waves in the ocean. So Varadev I talk about. So he came. And in the 6th Manvantara, he fought with Hiranyaksha with the club. and taking. And because Hiranyaksha did so much gold mining, so much mining he did, that the earth fell into Garbuda ocean of gold. Then Matsya Avtara. So what was happening? There was an inundation going to happen, pralay going to come. And very amazingly, you will find this story of Matsya Avtara even in Bible as Noah. So this story is even there in the Bible of Matsya Avtara. So what had happened? It's going to be the time of total annihilation. So Matsya comes to King Satyavrat and said, "Oh, please, can you not protect me? Please put me there." And then he put in a jar. It became very big. "Please put me in a lake." He became so big the lake fell short. Then put me into big river. Then also river fell short. Then he put into ocean. Then also ocean became very big. And that's the time Pralay going to come. So Matsya said, carry all the species, carry all the specimen of each species, because there will be Pralay, everybody will die. Then again you have to take out a species and then it will take time, right? There. So Ham Bija Pradapita. So Lord preserve all the species. Along with Satyavrat Muni, he carried the boat during the annihilation time. And the annihilation stopped, again the creation started. There. So this is Matsya. And they say, Brahma ji को झपकी लग गई थी, इससे प्रलय आया. ब्रह्मा जी को झपकी लग जाती तो भी वो प्रलय आ जाता है करके. आंशिक, it was not fully प्रलय, it was an आंशिक प्रलय when Brahma ji को लग गई. And Satyavrat became Manu. So Satyavrat actually became the current Vyavasvat Manu. There. Then the Leela Avtara, Samudra Manthan Leela I have told that how the demigods and demons had taken the Mandara mountain. So when they have taken the Mandara mountain, it fell. Then Lord came and took the Mandara mountain with gold and came to Samudra. So when they kept the mountain of gold, you put in ocean, what will happen? It will sink. Then Lord came as Kurma, tortoise. So they kept it on the body of the Lord. And when they were doing churning like this, both. So it was moving on the body of Kurma like this. And Lord was feeling scratching sensation. Acha lag raha. Can you imagine how much the size of Kurma they will be? So he comes as Kurma. Then Narsinga to kill Hiranyakashipu. Davakara Kamala Varena Kam Adutta Shringa Talita Hiranyakashipu Tanupringa. And this Hiranyakashipu is fighting. Then Vamana Dev. Vaman avatar is very, very amazing. Very, very beautiful. So what had happened, the demons had taken, the sons of Diti, the Danavas, have taken all over the universe. So our, Aditi was very much disturbed. So she did worship to Lord Vishnu, please help my son. My son are out of job now, out of their recession is going on, and they're thrown out from their house also, and please do something. Then Lord Vishnu says, okay, do it. And then Lord Vishnu comes as Vamana, as a young Bhattuku Brahmana, carrying an umbrella given by Varuna. And when he comes, where Bali was doing Ashmedha Yajna, and then Vamana comes over there, and Bali saw you, he got charmed by the beauty, and thought, "Hey, I'm so fortunate to give Dakshina." So ask, please ask. You know what does Vamana ask? Give me only 3 steps of land. Bali said, "अरे थोड़ा दिमाग लगा के मांगो, कल की तुम्हारी शादी होगी, बच्चे होंगे, 3 स्टेप लैंड में क्या करोगे?" Vamana said, "No. See, one who is not satisfied, see, I need 3 steps, I'm satisfied with that. If I'm not satisfied with that, even having the whole universe, I will not be satisfied." So indirectly telling to Bali, after having everything, you're not satisfied. So if you're satisfied, see, man changa to katati mein bhi changa. If you are satisfied with what you have, you are a most richest person. And if a crorepati, 1000 crorepati, billionpati is not satisfied with what he has, he's actually a rank. He's always crying, give me more. Sometimes people who have more money, you ask them something for God, say, "अरे नहीं नहीं, मेरे पास और कम है, थोड़ा और चाहिए, तुम दे दो हमको." करके. But sometimes people may have less Lakshmi, but they're ready to give full to God there because they're satisfied. So people, so the real thing in life is satisfaction there. So Vaman is telling, if you have satisfaction of heart, You have everything. I don't need more than that, the 3 steps of life. And Shukracharya came running. अरे 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 नहीं नहीं नहीं, अरे मैंने पढ़ा है भागवतम में, मैंने पढ़ा है स्क्रिप्चर्स में कि विष्णु will come and take away all the wealth. And बलि बोले अरे, and शुक्राचार्य give all the thing. अरे तुमने अभी प्रॉमिस, तुमने ओम करके तो प्रॉमिस किया ही नहीं, तो होगा नहीं अभी करके, एंड अभी अपनी जान बचाने के लिए कर सकते हो, बोल दो बाद में देंगे करके, यू नो दे. एंड बलि बोले अरे देखो, जब आप बोले भगवान आए, इफ लॉर्ड ओनली हैज कम, then why will I not give? Suppose you're eating the bhoga and nice rasgulla comes in the plate, and one hand is coming, and then say that the hand is of your guru only, then you very happily give it. So like that, Bali gave everything to Vamandev. So in one step, Vamandev covered the complete earth only. अब वो एक्सपेंड होने लगे वामनदेव. वामनदेव स्टार्ट टू एक्सपेंड. उतना तलवा इतना बढ़ गया कि सारा अर्थ एक बार में कवर कर दिया. तो एक स्टेप हो गया. अब दूसरे स्टैंड से ऐसे छलांग मांगी, ना ऐसे ऐसे पकड़ के भगवान ने अपना पैर ऊपर किया, इतना पैर ऊपर हो गया कि छेद हो गया ऊपर, और वहां से गंगा निकली. You get the point. Today, if you go Chennai, Kanchipuram, there is a deity of Vamandev, 60 feet tall. So देखकर आ रहे हैं, ये वामनदेव है. You feel like that. So, and that's the time Jaman was doing more circumference about, Lord Vamandev there. And Vamandev बोले, अरे 2 स्टेप में मैंने सब कुछ ले लिया, अब तीसरा कहाँ रखूं? And Bali said, no, I want to be truthful. Keep on my head. Because person is more than his possession. So you keep, I have given what I possess, but I am not giving myself. So this is But Lord Vaman, Prahlad Maharaj was Lord Vaman became a servant. He became a doorkeeper in Sutal. He gave Sutal Loka to Bali Maharaj, and he became a doorkeeper. Lakshmi came begging, अरे मेरे husband को दे दो वापस. तो भगवान ने बोला बलि से पूछो. So that's how the Lord gave himself to his devotees there. Then Ram Avatar, then Purush Avtaras, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Guna Avtaras, Shaktavesh Avatar, Shesha, Ananta, Lord Vishnu, I think, Narada, 4 Kumaras. So 4 Kumaras, what happened? 4 Kumaras born from the body of Brahma. And Brahma said, hey, get married, increase the population. They said, no. We will not get married. We want to remain young like this only. हमको चक्कर में नहीं पड़ने का करके. And Brahma ji became little angry. In the mind only, he didn't show anger. Then Rudra was born. Then Prithupalan Shakti, ruling the world. Then Manvantara Avatar. So in Bhagavatam, all these avatars are mentioned in each canto. Then descendants of the Lord to set a ring of it. But what is the final conclusion of Bhagavatam? All these are partial representations of Krishna. So when Krishna incarnates, all the features of other incarnations are already present within him. Other incarnations are partial representations of Krishna with a full-fledged incarnation of the Supreme Being. There. He is understood to be the Supreme Being. He's different. And this is the Emperor verse. Please recite after me. Ete chansha kalapamsa Krishna to Bhagavan Swayam Indrariga kulam lokam Vediyanti yuge yuge. So Vyasadeva, after describing all the avatars, even Krishna Balam is also described. What is telling? Ete chansha kalapamam. ये जो भी अवतार है, जो अंश हैं, विभिन्न अंश हैं, कला है, लेकिन इनमें से भगवान कौन है? कृष्णा तो भगवान से. अब ऐसा क्यों बोलेंगे बताना? मैं कोई लॉजिक होता है ऐसे क्यों बोले? क्योंकि वास्तव में ऐसा है. कृष्णा तो भगवान स्वयं. इंद्रारी व्याकुलम लोके. इंद्रा, when people Indra Ari means the enemy of Indra. When enemies of Indra caught the whole world into distress, that time Lord appears. Vedanti yuge yuge. But Krishna is the Bhagavan Swayam. The whole subject matter of Srimad Bhagavatam is Sri Krishna's first life. Keshavadrita Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare. And that's what Bhagavatam is speaking about there. So I will end here of today's session. And so, of course, tomorrow's chapter, the next week's chapter is little light, fourth. But tomorrow also we are going to learn very amazing thing about Srila Vyasadeva. How did Bhagavatam came about? How the all divisions of Vedas, Vyasadeva made the Vedas, how the Vedas were recorded, what is there in the Vedas, and why did after doing that Vyasadeva did not feel satisfaction. And also we will also more hear the glories of Bhagavatam, which is given in the third chapter, which I could not cover today. So that all we'll do when? Tomorrow. Next week. Next week? Tuesday. And I already made an announcement about His Grace Radhesham Prabhu's coming. So please take that benefit if possible. So this is how yeah. Okay. So now is 9:30. So okay, we'll take some questions and then we'll have chanting. 1 round. Okay. So we already hands up. Okay, Pandasaka Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Brother Pranam, wonderful class. I have like one or two questions here. That there was no mention like Purna Avatara, full fledged incarnations. So something on that you can comment and the Purna Avatara and the five primary rasas we can why we cannot like
See, what is the Kala? Kala, see, Kala and Vibhinamsha. So the jivas are the Vibhinamsha, the differentiated part and parcel. Then, like you see the Guna avatars. So they are not the full avatars. They're like some potency only. But Lord Narayana is a full, like Purn there. So full potency, plenary portion the Lord appears. So when it's like full coming, that's called full Kala or the plenary portion, plenary incarnation. And there is this Ansha or the Vivin Amsha or this. So this kind of categories will be there. So it's a whole subject matter of further reading.
okay.
Today I just wanted to introduce the subject.
Yes. My second question was like you mentioned somewhere, I think you mentioned Balram and Krishna have the 64 qualities.
Yeah,
So I just want to confirm, Balram also has the 64 qualities or 60 qualities?
64 qualities, but Krishna has a complete full. Balram will have a not in that as Krishna.
Okay.
They will not manifest that fully in Balram as will manifest in Krishna.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay, Shri Bhakti.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Today there was like a lot of information to take in. I have to go through the video again, I think, to learn everything. So my question is, like, as you showed that chart of how Brahma's day is equal to all the millions and billion years and all the yugas. So, as what we were taught in schools, like dinosaurs came like some billion years ago. But Narsimha Dev,
there is a one Maharaj named Indra Maharaj. He had gone to jungles of Amazon. And he says the people there say still there are dinosaurs. Still there are lizards of the size of dinosaurs. But nobody can see
now,
because they are so deep jungles. They're so deep jungles, nobody can go there. You can't go by helicopter, you can't go there. And the people there have actually gone to deep jungles and see lizards, some 6 feet long lizards,
now in the current time,
or jungles of Amazon.
oh, because
and
like from
there are mosquitoes the size of the apple.
oh,
So
and then
yeah. So we don't know the planet Earth only itself.
yes, because from my mom's story of Narsimha Dev and Vaman Dev, so we see that in Satyuga Narsimha Dev appeared, but like it's billion years ago, and billion years ago dinosaurs appeared, and there were no living entities, like no humans were there.
See, that's a theory.
Yes.
That's a theory. This is,
Okay.
see, actually, there have been a lot of fossils have been found, even billions of years back, fossils. So there's a
Okay.
whole session I can send you that how this evolution theory of Darwin evolution theory is a theory. There's no like
Uh-huh.
it's not a complete proof, but we are just reading because we don't have something alternative to read. But
Mm-hmm.
Bhagavatam doesn't agree with it. Bhagavatam talks about the life is existing from the time the chance stars are existing, the life is existing. Why the Lord will keep this whole universe empty for so long time, making it after. There is no purpose, right,
So
with it.
there were humans even a billion years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And one more question is, there are like lot of avatars, the avatara chart which you showed, from Krishna's and all the demigods, and how. So I wanted to ask this question, like, if they different avatars don't come from Krishna himself, but from Mahavishnu or Vishnu, so why are they not called demigods?
No. See, they're all expansion of Krishna in the spiritual world. But while they're coming from the spiritual world to material world, they will come through the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, because Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is in charge here in this world.
Okay, so they appear only through Mahavishnu for this universe.
For this universe.
Okay, got it. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
What is the difference between Krishna, Vasudeva Krishna, and Golo Krishna?
What different between Vasudeva Krishna and Golo Krishna? See, Krishna is one, but in Dwarka he manifests differently. In Vrindavan, it's like home, he's doing his Leela. But in Dwarka, he will take role of a king. But in Vrindavan, he's like a son, a friend, and a lover. But in Dwarka, Krishna will have four-handed form. In Vrindavan, he'll have only two-handed form. Yeah. Okay, Principal.
Krishna, so thank you so much for the wonderful class. So I have a question, like I got little confused about, like, we being part and parcel of Krishna, how many qualities we possess?
We can maximum have 50 qualities in limited quantity only there. But currently we don't have. Means we may have one or two thing, we may have few there. But as we become purer and devotees, we may manifest some of these qualities. May not be all, some of this quality to a limited extent. But at max 50.
But I have heard in sessions like we are same in
Quality. Which quality? Satchidanand quality. Quality of being Satchidanand in that way, not the 64 colors. Okay. Anantha.
Second question is like,
Okay, yeah.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like Channa avatar. What is that Channa avatar?
Channa avatar means hidden incarnation. Kalau Channa avatar. That openly he will not declare that I am avatar. Like Krishna openly told, I am God. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not openly do. Only to his intimate associates he talked about it.
Thank you.
Yes. Anantha.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dr. Pranam. So today you have shared one screen. So there is a 22 incarnation. On that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not there. So
Yeah, that's it. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Channa avatar.
sorry, Prabhuji.
Channa avatar. Channa means hidden incarnation.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
He comes in the role of a devotee.
Okay.
Yes. So see, if we reveal, then see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself did not claim to be God, but he showed many times his God. Like he showed the Mahaprakash Leela and things. And now God Purnima is coming, so we'll come to know more as a time. Yes, Priyam.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So my question is also related to the Charles Darwin theory. तो like हमें पता है कि मेरा शादी के पहले कश्यप गोत्र था, शादी के बाद वशिष्ठ गोत्र है, तो मतलब मेरा यही कंफ्यूजन था कि हम लोग बंदरों से तो नहीं आए हैं.
Yes.
So we are मतलब they descend.
Yes. So maybe I should show you some PPT about evolution. See this all what you say, all this has come from the Western world to just prove the concept of atheism. Because everything has come by chance, nothing, God, there's no God was created. From amoeba came this and this, all that. But the question is how the first amoeba came. Okay, then they will say evolution theory. That chemical थे, chemical soup था, वहां से amoeba आ गया. Okay, the question how amoeba came from chemical soup, then no explanation. Okay, now how the chemical soup came. Okay, there was a Big Bang theory, bum phata, and whole Big Bang came. So one after another theories are there, but there's no proof of one in theory. Have you seen any bomb put out something good and things are happening in life there? करके? So there is a whole PPT, right? This which evolved first? पहले अंडा आया या मुर्गी आई? Egg or the hen? There. The flower or the bee. So evolution theory fails to explain everything. It's imagination in full form. कि इससे ये आया, वो आया, ये आया. Right? The evolution tree that adorns our textbooks had data only the tips and nodes of the branches. The rest is all inference, however reasonable, not evidence of fossils. This grooved sphere from South Africa 2.8 billion years ago. Mysterious letters from a quarry 500 million years ago. So, teen level ka evolution hai. So, I'm taking it fast. So, see, now they talk about, see, what is happening. So, they say, इतने साल पहले ये था, इतने साल पहले ये थे, इतने साल पहले ये थे, इतने साल पहले ये थे, समझ से. Again, if you see the record of the rocks, you find everything. See, not one change of species into another is on record. We cannot prove that a single species has changed. Darwin, who's the father, he is talking about. So, conventional scenario ऐसा था. Suppress evidence, ये है. The Forbidden Ecology is a book written. So, links are missing just where we most fervently desire them, and it is all too probable that many links will continue to be missing. See, what Darwin has told, if my theory is true, then you will find missing links. Means बंदर और ह्यूमन के बीच की स्पीसी मिलेगी, फिश और बियर के बीच की स्पीसी मिलेगी, पर ऐसे कोई स्पीसी मिली नहीं. And how did whale came about? The polar bear started approaching a fly in the ocean and fly approach करते करते whale बन गया. And how the giraffes got a long neck? Because they were trees पे खा रहे थे. अरे क्या नीचे grass नहीं है? So there are a lot of assumptions in this whole Darwin's theory. So our ancestors are not monkeys; they were great civilized beings. How did flight evolve? Suppose squirrel is on the brink of starvation due to overpopulation. The squirrel wants to evolve wings so as to fly and catch its food. The beginning of long line of flight process. Well, on second thought, yet another evolution fantasy. That just won't fly. She would fall on the ground, right? The idea that an arm could evolve into a wing is absurd. And this is evolutionary earth. The theory of evolution suffers from great defects which are becoming more and more apparent as time advances. How simple is a single cell? How the cell only could have come from chemical? One cell itself is a big factory. So once thought to be a simple biochemical, the cell is now understood to be an elaborate system of molecular machinery. Number of cells in the human body, 100 trillion cells. Irreducible complexity. See, if bacteria phylum at work is a part of the cell only. See, there is so much complexity here. How anything can come by chance? All this is there. You got a point. So everything is created by God in a perfect harmony and understanding. That thing we should understand. So I hope this has cleared the doubts of many of you. We all have come from a scientific background and a lot of questions, so okay. Ramesh Bhatt ji have some questions.
Prabhuji, actually, while doing Sandhya Vandana and all, we pray Gayatri and we say Narayana Mantra, we say Shiva Mantra, and finally, we say Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu.
Very nice.
Like that, even doing puja also, we do puja for every god, and we will have Shaligram, Vishnu Shaligram, and we do the Abhishekam and everything, Alankaram for this and other gods also, photos and other idols and other things. And after doing everything, finally we say Krishna Arpanam. Is it okay there?
Yeah, everything is Krishna Arpanam only. Then just
Yeah.
directly worship Krishna only. Just like if you give water in the root, you don't have to give water to the leaves. So if you worship Krishna, all the devtas are automatically worshipped. Krishna Arpanam asti.
Sarvam Krishna Arpanam asti.
Right.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Prabhuji.
Okay. So I will chant one round. Devotees are waiting. Then we'll take any other question. But I think the Darwin's theory was good. So what I told is actually our history of India. That so many avatars have taken place. This is the history of great India. It's not some mythology. It's a reality. What pastimes we have discussed. This all avatars have happened. And these all things have happened. We are made fool to think it as a mythology. we are being made a fool to think all these things is mythology. The word mythology means myth. Mythology is mythology. We made fool of that.